Sometimes even truckers need to go somewhere for a little pampering. And Luke Burbank knows just the place.
We could tell you the exact address of the world's largest truck stop, halfway between Chicago and Des Moines, but honestly, you can't miss it. It's the size of more than 150 football fields, 900 parking spots for trucks, and a staff of almost 600 people, and a bunch of merch calling it the world's largest. So who are we to argue?
Is there some sort of governmental body that verifies these things?
Unfortunately not. And we have contacted Ripley's Believe It or Not a couple times, and they're like, oh, we don't know how to measure that. A really cool part about trucks versus cars.
Delia Moon Meyer is the senior vice president of the Iowa 80 truck stop, which her father, Bill Moon, took over in 1965, just as construction of Interstate 80 expanded, which meant lots more trucks that needed lots more fuel and other things from a growing truck stop. But always on her parents' mind, says Meyer, were the drivers themselves.
My parents loved truck drivers. They thought it was cool. And for whatever reason, they just really got captured by the trucking culture. And they loved taking care of people.
Her father died in 1992, but as the truck stop grew, so too did the family belief that truckers, the humans, needed as much maintenance as their trucks did. So, next to the 24-hour gym, they added a barber shop where Angie Clark spruces up long haulers and TV correspondents alike.
You know, you can't pull a semi-truck just into any shopping center and jump out and get a haircut. So you want to make them look good and feel good, and you know, sometimes they don't get to talk to many people either.
I'd never thought about that, but you're sort of part hairdresser, part therapist.
We're a hairapist.
And just down the hall,
it's 99% emergency care. They're looking for pain relief.
Yes, this truck stop has a dentist, Dr. Thomas Romer.
They must be really grateful to roll in here because, you know, when you're having tooth pain, it's the only thing you can think about.
These guys, when they can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't function, and then when they walk out of here pretty much pain-free, they're very, very appreciative.
More than 70% of all U.S. freight is moved by truck, which means a lot of sitting.
All right, here we go.
Which is where Dr. Justin Seifert, in-house chiropractor, comes in.
A little looser.
Nice.
The general population, they just don't believe that a chiropractor would be out here, but it makes perfect sense with truck drivers sitting all the time, and low back pain and mid back pain are their main problems just because they slouch from time to time.
Maybe you need something for your rig.
So what did you come here to get today?
Lug nut covers.
Perhaps something in chrome?
Who doesn't like a chrome shop? A store, you know, for your big rig.
It feels like a mall in comparison to, like, I don't know, like a convenience store.
And like a mall, there's a food court, a restaurant too, where Rick Denny has been working for 33 years. And his grill is always hot 24 hours a day.
You know, we have drivers that are out constantly coming in, so we don't always have to follow a schedule from 9 to 5, so we got to be here for them. We never close, and holidays are very, very busy days for us.
These days, Denny is the general manager of the restaurant and can spot folks who might be craving something more than just lunch.
I think when they sit at the counter, they're acknowledging that they want to kind of interact with somebody else and that. So you see that all day long.
Sure, a buffet can fill your belly, but for spiritual sustenance, there's also the Truckers Ministry Office, faithfully run by Pastor Jerry Hull.
What are the sort of spiritual needs that the trucking life kind of creates for people?
Well, the biggest thing is I'm away from home, and I need someone to visit with. I need someone to talk to.
Has anybody gotten saved in this office?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Many, many times.
Federal law mandates that for every 14-hour shift, a trucker needs to take a 10-hour break. So why not catch a flick in the truck stop's movie theater? Or wash your dog.
I mean, I love coming here. It's like it's a Disney World for truckers.
Yeah. There's a lot more selection as far as the shopping, the restaurants, the truck wash, the museum.
Wait, did she just say museum? Yes, across the parking lot sits the Iowa 80 Truck Museum.
This is our 1919 International, and this is the first truck that my dad bought.
America's trucking history parked side by side, a collection started by Delia's father. This was the fanciest thing you could have gotten back in 1959.
Yes.
And you were supposed to drive your route, and then at night, when it was time to go to sleep, this is what you got?
Yeah. And you loved it because before that, you would have brought a piece of wood and you would have put it over these seats and you would have slept on that piece of wood. So to have a 4-inch foam mattress, you were living the high life.
The museum is free for tourists and truckers alike. Yet another oversized addition to this not-so-slight detour for those who keep America moving.
Our customers they're with it people, and they are trying to do a job, and we help them.